Hello, my name is Hunter. I am speaking out about a white supremacist cult that has been targeting my life in my community for years. These people follow me job to job. On July 12th, 2025, I was surrounded by three individuals at work and pretty much told that no matter where I go, they're always going to be there. And so I just kind of wanted to speak out about kind of like what happened today. And this goes back like a month. So when those three individuals targeted me, the week before that, I I felt very targeted by one of the managers. So I went to the store manager and told him about it. I told him that I came into work uh, to help out because nobody wanted to work that day, and pretty much I busted my ass all day. And during like the rush, the manager was just like eyeballing me, like barking orders at me, and then going up to other employees and asking them to do things very nicely. So I took notice and I went to the store manager and I told him about it. And I pretty much told him, if I ever do or say something, that either offends somebody, I didn't say it like that, but if it offends somebody, I'm a very easy person to talk to. Come to me and talk to me about it. And I pretty much told him that I'm just gonna come into work, put in my headphones, and do my job. And if anybody needs help, I'm here to help. And so, pretty much after that day, I started just coming into work, doing my job, and going home. And I would say what's up to everybody, and people just started out of nowhere, started trying to make me feel bad for, just coming to work and going home. And to the point where, pretty much where they wouldn't talk to me and they'd exclude me. And then I'd hear about things that they said behind my back and them trying to like frustrate me and pick at me. And they would literally mess up my orders right in front of my face, trying to like get me frustrated, trying to make me react. And one of the three individuals that surrounded me at work, it was a strange way of quitting, but he quit because I guess he was missing money in his paycheck. And then I had other employees come up to me and tell me that like they were missing money in their paychecks. And so I pretty much started taking pictures at my end of the day results and everything, and I tried to, get I tried to ask if there was a way to see if, if I could see my hours when I was in shop and when I was on the road. And I just got the whole runaround and everything. Well, pretty much that happened. I pretty much told the manager, I was like, I hope nothing's going wrong or anything. And then, like, I found out that the store manager like messed up one of my tickets and overcharged like somebody $10 on their credit card. And I kind of took notice and everything, so I started taking pictures of everything. And while these people are pretty much not talking to me, excluding me, and then pretty much going behind my back saying that I don't want anybody's help, saying that, I'm not team oriented, which is not the truth. Like, pretty much every time I tried to help, I'd get pushed away. And it's pretty much just being abused at work. These people gaslight me, they gang stalk me, they mentally abuse me, and I just kind of keep my cool. And they don't like that. Like, I'll come in, and the store manager will have great conversations, great loud conversations with everybody else, and it's everybody. And the store manager has gotten everybody to kind of turn on me and not talk to me and not include me and pretty much just straight up ignore me, trying to make me feel bad for something that I didn't do. And so I kind of said something to it or to one of the managers about it and everything, kind of being like, like why is nobody talking to me? And they're just like, oh, I don't have any bad blood between you. I don't know what you're talking about. Trying to make me feel like it's all in my head. So I just continue to keep my peace and everything. I told them all that I loved them. And I pretty much told them, I'm here to help. And they don't like that attitude from me. Because what they're trying to do is they're trying to make me emotional. They're trying to frustrate me. And I just come in and I'm whistling with joy and, dancing a little bit. And the customers come in and they all love me and everything. And they don't like that. And so, fast forward a month from people missing money in their paychecks, we just had another manager or another employee leave. And that's not to me, it's not the reason. To me, it's because of the person's race. Because this is a person of color. And these people are in a cult. And I guess they had like a feud or something that I wasn't involved in. I, like I said, I just stuck to myself. I just put in my headphones and I came to work, I did my job, and I went home. And it's like they want me to pick sides. And I don't want anything to do with it. I just want to come to work and go home. And so I'll come into work and the store manager will like tell me other people's business when I don't want to hear their business and pretty much try to make me feel guilty, trying to pretty much just gaslighting the hell out of me. And I just I'm like, uh huh, yeah, uh huh. And then I just go along with my day. And because I won't let them drag me into their crap, they're pretty much getting mad about it. Because they can't frustrate me like they want to. And I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what to tell you all. Like, I just want to come to work and go home. If you all don't want to talk to me, that is fine. I'm okay with it. My whistling's gotten pretty good. I used to not be able to whistle outward, but it's getting better. It's getting better. My lips are a little dry. I've been at work all day. But they don't like that I whistle. They don't, because it normally when this happens to people, when people exclude people, people feel depressed. They feel lonely. They feel left out. And most people go along with the crowd nowadays. And I chose peace. I chose to keep my peace. And they don't like that because now I'm not going around and gossiping and talking crap about others and not giving them blackmail pretty much. Because that's what my job's trying to do right now. They're trying to get blackmail on me. Because they know that they're wronging me. And that's what people do nowadays. When they wrong you, they don't make it right. They don't take accountability. They try to find something on you. And I'm not giving it to them. So today, after, about a few weeks to a month of nobody really talking to me, everybody kind of leaving me out and everything, they bring up this other employee that was apparently missing money in their paycheck. And I just kind of looked over because they were asking me. The first thing they asked me after pretty much excluding me is about that situation. And I'm just like, I don't know. Like, none of you all talk to me. And, So what would I know about it? Because they're like, oh, well, the other employees were missing. Well, you all didn't say anything to me about it, so I've just been, going along on my own and everything. And but it's like they didn't get the reaction they wanted out of me, so it upset them a little bit. And then you got them literally talking trash about the store manager, and I'm just like, leave me out of it, like. And that's the thing is what they'll do is they'll talk the trash, and then they'll go around saying I'm the one doing that to protect their asses, I guess. Pardon my language. But that's the thing is, and this is happening quite a bit. I've noticed, I remember when the pandemic hit, I can tell you one thing, when the pandemic hit, most of the hard workers at a lot of these companies, especially the managers, up and left. They weren't dealing with it. And I'm starting to kind of see that the people that were abusive to the hard workers are the only ones that are working right now. Because I've been attacked by just about everybody at my workplace. It's a group thing. And it's because I come in with high energy, and I come in, doing a good job, and they don't like that because it makes them look bad, I guess. So they kind of get a little envious or jealous, and they decide to, instead of following my example, they want to attack me and try to push me out. And it's like, dude, come on, like, we're all adults here. Like, we're all just trying to get by right now. And you all want to just target me. And the thing about it is, this cult in my community has turned everybody against me. And I don't even, the only thing I can think of is because of the law enforcement officer that I know that's a part of this cult. I had been friends with him for years, and I found out that he was abusive to women and people of color. And I found out that the owners and the managers I was working for were also a part of this cult. And then everything started to make sense. Why every time I came in and had, I would pretty much get close to everybody and get along with everybody. And then all of a sudden I'd walk into work one day and everybody's turning against me. That's what they're doing to me. That's what they do to people that uplift people and inspire people. That come in with a kind of light, like, I guess in a biblical sense it'd be like a light. And they're trying to dim my light because they don't want me to influence others. They don't want people to be joyful nowadays. That's what I've noticed. Like, because every time I'm about to have a good day, it's like I get attacked super hard. It's like they can see it in my face. And then they just attack me for no reason. And the attacks just keep getting harder and harder. It's literally the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. It's sad. It's real sad. And, I've done nothing to these people other than strive to do my best. And this cult just doesn't like me. They don't like me at all. I don't know what they think I've done to them, or if it even matters. I guess I just know too much about them. And they don't want me to know the thing. Because that's the thing is, they'll tell me and show me who they are. And then I won't react the way that... Because I feel like they want me to, like, cower. And, like, be afraid. And I don't do that. And they don't like that. Because they know that I know my worth. And what they're trying to do now is make me feel worthless. I've just noticed that, yesterday, pretty much I came in and the store was, and I didn't open yesterday. It was the store manager's brother. And the time was pretty good. And then his brother had to go do something and he was left on the clock and he didn't clock in for a delivery. So he was on a delivery for like 2 hours and it messed up the time. And the store manager freaked out because he knew it messed up the time. And what he's trying to do is he's trying to make me look bad. That's what these cult members do. They try to pretty much make you look like somebody that you're not. So they try to, manipulate you and manipulate the things around you to make you look like, you're not doing as good as you are. It's disgusting. I mean, they do it to the black community all the time. They try to make the black community seem dangerous. And I see exactly what they do. And they know I see exactly what they do. And they don't like that. And usually, like, people would just kind of, what's the word for it? Drop their, they wouldn't do as good. And I just continue to strive. And it irritates them. Like, so this is an example. I was the top driver at the store for quite a while. Maybe just 3 weeks or so. And I kind of, lightly bragged about it. Because, I kind of felt like I deserved bragging rights. And then the next day, 2 drivers are above me, and my name's not even on the board. They had taken my name completely off the board. And then 2 drivers were at 100%. Clearly cheating. Clearly. And then they went around telling everybody that I was cheating. And that's what I mean is these supremacists, or whatever you want to call them, they, in order to make them look like the all high and mighty, they will literally take everything from you and then put themselves on the pedestal or the podium, whatever you want to call it. That's what they do. They're not what's the word for it? They don't legitly get the crown. They have to, so they pretty much manipulate their way into getting a crown. That's what they do. They will pretty much create a problem and then suddenly fix it. That's what these people do. It's wrong. It's very unfair. If you're not in their cult, you can't be higher than them. You can't be above them. So they either manipulate you to try to drag you down, or they exhaust you to try to drag you down, and then they just make you feel worthless. Or just completely, take you out of that spot. And then they say, oh, see, You're not that great. But they cheat, they lie, and they steal. And then that's what they say that the person they're targeting is doing. These people will literally come up to me and say like disgusting things and then go around and tell everybody that I'm saying those things. That's what they do. And that's what is happening to me right now. So there's this manager because they want me to be a manager. And they're mad because I don't want to step up. So what they're doing right now is they're taking this other manager and trying to make him irritate me by being 45 minutes late, by sleeping at work, by messing up my orders right in front of me for no reason, by creating a problem and then correcting me on it. And right now, they're trying to get me to feel bad for him. So the store manager came up to me and he was like, "Oh yeah, he can't get to work," like talking crap about him to make it seem like they're not using him to irritate me. Pretty much saying, "Oh yeah, he's said he can't make it to work. I don't know why he told me so late. Could have told me earlier. Said he was in credit card debt because he can't get a ride here." That's the thing, is they're trying to make me like be his chauffeur, trying to make me be his taxi driver without actually asking me, because they don't want to ask me anything right now. Because they're trying to make me feel like they don't need me. Because they know they need help. And they know I don't want to step up. And instead of appreciating my decision, they're just straight up gaslighting the hell out of me, trying to make me feel like I'm worthless, trying to make me feel like if I don't step up into that position, then I'm just going to be nothing to them. And I'm just like, okay, put in my headphones, do a good job at work. And they're trying to find blackmail on me. And they're trying to turn everybody against me, trying to make me feel like I'm not a part of the team. It's abuse. These people are abusing me. And I know people that have went through this. And I'll tell you this right now, some of them aren't alive today. Because they knew too much. And they didn't react the way that these people wanted them to. And that's why I make these videos, because I feel like my life is threatened. Like if I'm all of a sudden not alive, like these people are involved. Heavily involved. Because instead of treating me like a human being, instead of coming up to me and communicating with me, these people have chose to target me, gaslight me, gang stalk me, and try to mentally abuse me. And it's downright disgusting. And then they wonder why nobody wants to work for them. Then they wonder why everybody is leaving their company. Or in my case, these companies. And I got to thinking the other day, because I heard that more and more people were moving to Florida and less people were leaving Florida. Let me tell you why people aren't leaving Florida. People aren't leaving Florida because they are being entrapped here. They are being forced to work paycheck to paycheck, and they're not making enough to leave. People just can't leave here. They're entrapping people. That's why people aren't leaving Florida. Because I can tell you right now, if I ever got the chance, and these people know I want to leave, if I ever got the chance, I would leave immediately. Because the way that companies work down here, they are literally entrapping people, and if the people don't want to work, they're destroying their lives. Financially, emotionally, physically. That's why people aren't leaving Florida right now. Because they are trapped. Most people I know are one paycheck away, or one car repair away from being homeless. They give you just enough to survive. Just enough. And that's it. Thank you.